AAA coaches.
All right.
And hi, Lillian.
Hey, Coach Arita.
It's nice to see you. Looking very beautiful on your black.
Asante, like you two dressed in
You
black.
know, I don't know how we planned this. I didn't know I was going to meet you in black, by the way.
God works in amazing ways.
I tell you. You have been so busy this year. Extremely busy.
I thank God for that.
And, you know, the last time I met you at our whole back-to-back holiday, coaching and talking to a lot of young people.
Right.
And a lot of my friends have been asking me, who is that Lillian? You know, I've been telling them a lot about you and saying you're the best coach in 254. I really brag about you, by the way. And I'm very proud for what you're doing.
Thank you.
So what I want to talk about is basically why coaching is so important. A lot of people wonder, what is that coaching about? So if you can take a minute today and just share with our online viewers and friends about why coaching is very important, especially with the young people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, after I underwent my entire coaching training, I desperately wished I had a coach like me when I was still in high school.
That's right.
Okay, but the work I've been doing starting from 8-year-olds, I've found it's even more impactful with greater direction when you start so early.
Yes.
So coaching is really the foundation that you give somebody to get, a direction in life, to get the tools on how to get unstuck in any situation, to become strategic with, the goals that they need to achieve, the desires they have, how to go about it to ensure, 100% guarantee hitting the target, so to speak.
Yes.
So it's not easy to lose focus or to lose momentum and drive when your child goes through coaching early enough.
Yes. Like now, for example, the class 8s are about to go to Form 1.
Right.
A lot of guys go to Form 1 and they get confused because of peer pressure. There's a lot of culture shock.
Oh
a lot
my,
of,
the many things that
the drag
are
culture
awaiting them in high school.
Yes.
Because of their, I can say, countless number of youth, because I've been running these youth training programs for the last 18 years. Every holiday, April, August, December, every holiday for 18 years, okay? And I can tell you the host of issues are so many. Some may seem like a pattern common, but they are advancing.
Yep.
So you want to equip your child early enough, before they transition into high school, so that in the event that they come across any of those issues, be it confidence, or they start to compare themselves with other people from different families, they are about to obtain a new mindset, from their friends. They need to solidly know, who am I? What am I here for? What am I targeting to get? And then in my growth in school, in my associations with friends and teachers and other workers, how do I behave so that my goal is not impacted as I start along the journey and to the very end? So you really want to stick around, look out for that wonderful date that we shall be doing something with your class 8, so that we equip them, and they will also know how to handle this holiday as they prepare to transition into that space of high school.
Yeah. Another thing that I realized that's very critical for the young people in secondary school is sex and sexuality.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them have never had a conversation with their parents on this area, and so the first time they hear it is from their friends who are teenagers.
Yeah.
And the advice is usually very wrong. Like, have you ever had this? So you need to talk about the importance of parents talking about this kind of having this conversation at home. And if they cannot, all the more the reason why they need them to release them to us, so we can be able to deal with.
I hope every parent by now has already started having that conversation over dinner, because we have got all these YouTube clips that are age related,
Yes.
If you want to talk about sex to a class 8, to a 15-year-old, to a 20-year-old, or even to a 10-year-old, all these age related clips, sex related, are there. But in the event that you've been finding it difficult to break through into that space, we lay it bare black and white. Okay, so the curiosity, the mindset, the associations, when you're being pressured and dared, have you tried this and all that, it's very easy to feel like you're the only one left out.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's very easy to feel like now I fit in because I can share similar stories. Kids tell me how it's hard to focus in school now because of the experiences, sex experiences they've had with the house girls at home, house boys and all that. But once your child knows themselves, I've also had guys in university tell me, the reason I'm never going to have any sex with anyone in university is because of this and that and that and that. Coaching makes that difference.
Absolutely. And again, of course, the other area that you do very well is on life skills. All these skills, whether it is on decision making, goal setting, it is on personal leadership, how to guide themselves in school, and all these things, whether it is on spiritual formation, and all these things are very important.
Extremely.
Why do you think we should not entirely trust our kids to, the existing structures. Like, they go to church. After all, they have a counseling and guidance teacher. Why should a coach come in? Because there are areas that teachers who teach may not be able to focus on. That's why a coach comes in.
The world we were raised in has drastically changed, okay? And if you go to school, every teacher is under pressure with their own lesson plan and clearing the syllabus, okay?
Yes.
So they get to firefight and handle crisis that is coming up. But why do you need to wait until there's a crisis when you already have tools like this on board to fill up that space, okay, that can equip your child well enough? Why do you have to wait until an issue comes up, okay? Church also has its structures. It's amazing. We thank God for the work that they're doing, but we are all stakeholders in raising these children. Everyone has what they're doing. Okay, so we've dedicated this holiday to equip your child with a kind of seed that they will, they'll live to grow and thrive through with clarity, knowing themselves, knowing their decision making, being very balanced individuals in every area's awareness of, their food, their health, their associations, their finances, their education. How far do they want to go? Where do they want to go? They need to have that vision plan early enough so that you enter a child's room, they've stuck there their vision plan. Nothing as beautiful as that. How the next 5 or 10 years exactly look like. It may change a little bit, but not because they didn't have a plan altogether. In the coaching, we are going to help them establish a clear vision plan, go through work-life balance, okay, and then how to make decisions, the power of staying focused, and the formula, the guaranteed formula for setting goals, how to think like winners so that they don't have to use excuses, why I failed is because of teachers or I was sick and